hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet, and welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2016. Let's have a look at the laptop now. You can see, wow, none of the other teams have done any developments to their car. We've got mixed conditions on the circuit, and we are at Malaysia for the Sepang Grand Prix. And we've got 642 resource points at the moment, and we're fourth from bottom. Yes, fourth from bottom. Ferrari are now out in front, as you can see. Oh, but Jesus, that means Kimi's going to beat me, that little bugger.
Sit back and put your feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't.
So here we are for qualifying, and just in life, where the two things that are assured are death and taxis, we also are still in this fucking Renault. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We've gone past the mark where we should have gone to another team. They're just torturing us now. They're torturing us now. It's fourth place at the moment for Thugstar. Oh, but it's 4 seconds behind the leader. Yes, 4 seconds.
From uncompromising heat to unrelenting storms, you never know quite what you're going to get here in Kuala Lumpur. The inaugural race in 1999 was the last of 4 Grand Prix victories for Northern Ireland's Eddie Irvine. I wonder who'll be adding their name to that history today.
Not a great starting position for us, but hopefully we can improve the situation throughout the race.
So let's have a look at the final runners and riders. In first place, it's Lewis Hamilton. Second place for Kimi Raikkonen. Hate you. Third position for Sebastian Vettel, fourth for Nico Rosberg, fifth for Daniel Ricciardo, sixth for Max Verstappen, seventh for Jenson Button, eighth for Sergio Perez, ninth for Nico Hulkenberg, 10th for Fernando Alonso, 11th for Felipe Massa, 12th for Romain Grosjean, 13th for Kevin Magnussen, 14th for Rio Haryanto, 15th for Marcus Ericsson, 16th for Valtteri Bottas, 17th for Esteban Gutierrez, 18th for Felipe Massa, 19th for Pascal Wehrlein, 20th for Carlos Sainz, and Hooksters in last. Bloody plum last. Once again, we reform on the grid. As you can see, it is already starting to rain. Wowzers me trousers. Okay then, it's time once more for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons clear mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away we go from last on the grid, but already we're dispatching both the Toro Rossos and a Manor and a Husqvarna as well. It's another fantastic getaway. Look at this, everyone, look at this. They're all bunched up ahead as we go into turn 1, and it's going to be another dive bomb from the Hookster. And he gets up into 13th place. Both the Saubers now in front as he tries to sneak down the inside, but no, he's got a car off the inside with a little bit of contact there, but we hold on to 13th place. Now, unfortunately, at Malaysia, we're on the hard tyre because we have to run the tyre, and the Hookster absolutely hates this hard tyre. Yes, he doesn't like it hard, he likes it nice and soft. Yes, nice and soft. Oh no, we got an illegal overtake on Fernando Alonso. So we had to give the position back. We were actually in the points there for only a moment, just a little microsecond. We were in the points, but now we're down to 11th place. But you can see that it is still raining out on the circuit, and of course at this circuit it rains very, very hard and very, very quickly indeed. So it won't be long, I don't think, before we have to come in for a pit stop. So we have made the right decision going out on these hard tyres, get them out of the way, and so hopefully if it dries up we can get onto some softer tyres for the rest of this Grand Prix. So still lap 1 at the moment. The Hookster is still holding on to 11th place with one of the Saubers behind him, and Fernando Alonso now ahead of him in 10th position. It's looking very, very cloudy in the background, as you can see. Very, very cloudy indeed. I don't know how much longer we're going to be before we have to come in. I think it's raining a little bit hard already, is it? We haven't even completed lap 1 yet, and yes, it is raining even harder. So I think maybe the next lap we may have to come in. We are now changing up to the intermediate tyres. You can see from the right-hand corner, we just swapped over to the intermediates as the Sauber of Marcus Ericsson tried to get past us there as we go into lap 2. Lap 2, we're still holding on to this position at the moment. We've got people around us though on soft tyres, which of course is the faster tyre than this absolutely god-awful hard tyre. Yes, absolutely god-awful, but unfortunately we have to run it at least once in this stint, and because it's only just started raining as we approach the line, and so we have to still use the mandatory tyre. Now of course if it was raining hard at the start of the race we would have all changed onto the intermediates, and then it would of course been a wet race. Anyway, lap 2 for the Hookster. Lap 2 still holding on at the moment, as you can see the brake disc glowing, because of course they will be with the Hookster driving, because he's very, very heavy on the brakes, and of course the acceleration as well. In fact, yes, the acceleration as well. In fact, he's heavy on everything. Yes, the car, it looks absolutely knackered by the time he's finished with it. Every single round they have to put a new engine in it and a new gearbox, and Well, yes, they will do in this game, but obviously not in the next one, so it's going to be very, very careful indeed. Because in F1 2017, which hopefully will be coming soon, we've got to look after the car, and trying to ask the Hookster to look after the car is going to be very, very difficult indeed. But we will persevere, because there's an old saying that goes around here that says that we never give up and we never surrender, don't you? That's what we're going to do. Hopefully, very, very soon, we will be in a decent car so we can actually finish this championship up and bloody win it. And bloody win it as we go a little bit wide there for Hookster on the exit there on the apex. A little bit wide, a little bit wide. We get another warning for exceeding track limits there. That means, of course, that it's now getting very, very slippery out on the circuit. And I think the Hookster is going to have to come in now for these intermediates, because these hard tyres, well, they're pretty doggone awful at the better times, but in wet conditions, they're going to be really, really bad. And yes, the Hookster comes in on lap 2. You can see it's absolutely chucking down with rain now. So we come in for the intermediate tyre, and the cars behind us have also had the same idea. As you can see, lots of cars coming in. So it is too wet now for these dry tyres to hold on. So we come in for the intermediates. Yes, down to 15th place already, and we haven't even made our stop yet. Wowzers, look at this. Lots of teams out. Lots of teams out. Where's our team? There they are. Come on, lads. Put on those inters. Oh, yes, it's going to be a quick one. It's going to be a quick one. Yes, 2.336 seconds for our pit stop there. Fantastic from the lads. And we rejoin in 17th place now, I do believe. 17th position on lap 3 of this Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso still ahead of us in 16th position in, of course, that McLaren car, which we are trying to get a drive with. I don't know if it's going to pull off. I don't know if it's going to pull off, everyone, but we're going to try our bloody best, as we need to win this championship. Of course, it's not going to be this season. We've got no chance in our Potato Renault, but hopefully next season we may be able to do it. Anyway, still on lap 3, as you can see. Oh my goodness, what is going on ahead? Look at this, we got a car spinning around. That's Carlos Sainz. Yellow flags have come out. Wowzers, big trousers. What on earth happened there? Well, I think we'll go to a replay in a moment and see exactly what... Oh, and the virtual safety car has come out, so that's good. The virtual safety car is out. So let's go to a replay now and see exactly what happened in that incident. Wowzers, I just don't believe it. So here we are with Carlos Sainz and, of course, the Toro Rosso car just coming around the corner. Everything seems okay. Not quite sure what car he's got behind him. Oh, he's got... Well, it's Fernando Alonso. What is he doing? What is Fernando doing? Look at this. He's just hooked up Carlos Sainz. He just pushed him down the track. This is unbelievable scenes. And wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Carlos Sainz spins around like a bloody top. Oh, my goodness. He's going to have severe concussion after that. Surely he's going to have severe concussion after that one. Wowzers. Anyway, we rejoin, as you can see, with us under the virtual safety car as Nico Rosberg, I do believe, has just come out of the pits. And we get an illegal overtake on Rosberg. Well, a little bit ambitious there from the Hookster. And we've let him go past, so it's okay. No harm done. No penalty, of course. They just give you a warning, unlike some of the other F1 games. Anyway, so we continue on. The virtual safety car is still out at the moment, and we are behind Nico Rosberg, but ahead. Oh my God, we're ahead of Kimi Raikkonen. Yes, wowzers, we're ahead of Kimi Raikkonen in that Ferrari car, but can we stay ahead of him? This is going to be the crucial point, of course, in this Grand Prix. We return to racing speed, which means that Kimi Raikkonen is going to be right up our chuff, and of course it is very, very wet, so he's got to really use all of his skill set to see if he can get past. And of course the Hookster is not going to give no fucks to Kimi Raikkonen, absolutely not, after getting sacked by Ferrari, and he's stolen his seat, which he's not bitter about at all. No, he's not bitter. He is really. He's very, very bitter and angry and twisted and everything that you could think of that the Hookster could be. He is. Anyway, this is now lap 5, still holding on to 7th place, but now we've got Kimi right up our chuff, as you can see, getting very, very close. I think he may be going for a move. Of course, no DRS because of the wet conditions, but he's going to get past because he's just got pure power in that Ferrari car, and we've got nothing in our Potato, absolutely nothing. But the moment we do manage to hold him off, Lulu is in the lead of the race at the moment. Lewis Hamilton in the lead. Wowzers. We keep looking back there just to make sure that Kimi isn't going to do a sly little move as we accelerate forward out to lap 7. Lap 7, here comes Kimi Raikkonen once again. This time he's going to go around the outside, I do believe. Oh, yes, he does, but we're going to have to tighter inside line into this corner, and we can fend him off. Yes, get out of the way, Kimi. Get out of the way. Oh, you're not getting past me, mate. You're not getting past me. No way. Anyway, we accelerate forward now, still on lap 7. Kimi Raikkonen is still relentlessly pursuing us as once again he dives around the outside of us. Wowzers. Look at this, he's determined to try and get past us, but we are not letting Kimi Raikkonen get past us as Hamilton's still holding on to this lead at the moment, and we are holding on to 7th position as we accelerate forward now to lap 8. Lap 8, Kimi Raikkonen still right up our chuff, and unfortunately you can see that it has now started to stop raining, so we may have to come in again for another stop, not quite sure, or we may be able to hang it out to the end of the race, but no, it's definitely drying up as we go wide there. No, we're coming in actually, we are coming in for the dry tyres. It's the right decision because it is almost completely dried up. Yes, it rains really hard here, but dries up just as quick. So we come in on lap 8 from 7th position. And I think Kimi's coming as well. Yes, I just saw Kimi peel off behind us. So come on, we've got to beat Kimi out of the pits. Oh, there's a lot of people in the pits though. So we change back onto the soft tyre, which is the great strat. No, you buggers. No, we're being held in the pits. No, what's going on? Oh, it's all gone Pete Tong. 11.312 seconds in the pits. We rejoined in 17th place. And Kimi Raikkonen has got past us because I just saw a flash of that red go past us in the pits. Unbelievable bloody scenes. We're down to 16th position. Fuck. There are YouTube. You deal with that. Oh God. Yes, once again everyone, we've been shafted this week. So, oh, look at this. 2 cars having a right ding-dong trying to get into the pits. I think there may have been some contact there with one of the Manor cars. And yes, we've got yellow flags coming out. Definitely some problems there as the cars are trying to come into the pits. Anyway, we've made it up now into 12th position at the moment on lap 10. And we've got Maxi Boy Verstappen ahead of us. Yes, he's got Massa and Button ahead of him. But can we catch up to the back of these cars and get back into the points after that absolutely disastrous pit stop? Absolutely disastrous for the Hookster. Well, we will find out a little bit later into this Grand Prix. We are giving it our all, but we got a fastest sector time. We've gone purple, everyone. We've gone purple. Or is that just my blood pressure? I can't tell these days. I just can't tell. Can we catch up to Maxi Boy in that Red Bull? I don't think we can. We just haven't got the pace. We just haven't got the speed in this car. We have, of course, got the faster tyre on, which gives us a little bit of advantage. And now Maxi Boy's having a ding-dong battle with Felipe Massa, so maybe we could get past them if we use this to our advantage, because they are slowing each other up, trying to defend against each other. And let's see if we can use this to our advantage. And Hamilton's still in the lead. We're still holding on, lads, but oh no, look at this. They're starting to pull away now as we accelerate forward lap 13. Unfortunately, we could not catch up to the back of Verstappen or Massa, and we're now dropping back in our potato banana car. Yes, our potato banana car, and we're just about to start the last lap of the Grand Prix, and we are going to finish pointless. Absolutely pointless as the sun comes out. Oh, there's contact from behind from Felipe Massa. What the hell was he doing there? That was an audacious overtaking opportunity there from Felipe Massa. It didn't work out because he's lost some of his wing. We just ploughed straight into the side of our side pod. Anyway, we accelerate forward down a little bit later into the last lap. As you can see, Lulu, the blessed one himself. Oh, God bless you, Lulu. God bless you. Don't forget to wash your hands. Has won the race. Yes, he has won the race. And we are going to finish in 11th place. Yes. The worst position you can finish in a race is just outside of the World Championship points, and that is exactly where we are going to finish, in 11th place. Well, we've managed to do our team objective, which is 15th, but oh my goodness. That pit stop completely screwed us. I think we would have been in 7th place if it wasn't for that stop. So we crossed the line then in a disappointing 11th place. Oh dear. It's not going well for the Hookster, is it? If it's not getting sacked by the team, it's getting pit stop problems now. It's just not going well. As Toto Wolff congratulates his team mechanics, is your name Sarah Lacana? No, it's Mike. You know that. You hired me. Oh yeah. I can't remember the name of my employees. I've got so many. Yes. They just call me God these days. Anyway, there's Lulu, top step. Sebastian Vettel in the sister Ferrari in second place. And there's the beautiful Mercedes car with the AMG hybrid engine. Blah, blah, blah. Bring back V8s. Bring back V8s is what I say. I'll be saying that with my last dying breath. I should be sitting there in the hospital room and I'll say, bring back V8s! Blah! And I'll be gone. I'll be gone. Yes. Wow. What an image I just put in your heads now. What an image. Anyway, so there you go. In the championship now, we're still in 9th place with 66 World Championship points. Sergio Perez is right out in front. Look at that, 251. Lewis Hamilton in 2nd place with 228 World Championship points. Let's go to the constructors and see where we are. I think we're in 5th position. Yes, we are in 5th position with 67 World Championship points. So we move on now to Japan for the next round of the championship. So let's have a look at the laptop now. Oh, McLaren Honda have reduced the chassis weight of their cars. Let's go and check on the laptop and see where we are in the research and development then. We're still in 4th from last. Yes, 4th from last. So we're doing okay. Look at that. We want to get that McLaren. Look, right up there it is. Just under the Force India. Anyway, so now we can do another development to this turkey of a car. And it's to the rear wing. And that's going to make all the difference. Yes, all the difference to this car if we've got this little development on. We may actually move just ahead of the Haas. Well, that could be good. Anyway, let's move on then to the next round. We are at Japan and we're for once not going to listen to David Croft spout his usual old shit. No, I'm just going to continue talking. Yes, I'm just going to continue talking. Anyway, so out we go now for qualifying. As you can see, Button's got pole at the moment and we end up in 4th place. But, oh God, it's 3 seconds behind the leaders. 3 seconds. So here we go then for the 2016 Formula 1 Emirates Japanese Grand Prix. Yes, we're live today from the Mie Prefecture of Japan as we look forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. The 2015 race here was one of... I can't read the subtitles. They've gone too bloody quick. They've gone too bloody quick. Oh God, let's just listen to the team mechanic now sparking all these old shit out like, oh, hello, here we go, yes, be careful into Sandavot. No, that's not it, is it? Anyway... Here is the running order. Sebastian Vettel got 1st place. 2nd place for Kimi Raikkonen, you absolute bastard. Pissing steam coming out my ears now. Steam coming out my... I've got to read out the rest. Well, you can see it on the screen anyway, for cock's sake. You can see it on the screen. Look, there they are. Where'd the Hookster end up? Come on, place your bets, everyone. Place your bets. You'll be a millionaire. Oh, look. Yes, fucking last. So we reform on the grid. Oh no, it's raining. It's raining in Japan. As the 5 lights go out once more on the season's career mode. And we say go, go, go. So it's away he goes from last position. Once again, we've got these Toro Rossos to get past. And we get past one of them. Carlos Sainz is the next target. Is going to turn 1. Of course, this is going to be very, very tight and treacherous as we go to turn 1. Oh, we squeeze out one of the Saubers there. And look at it. Oh, it's all going off. There's Grosjean gone off. And Verstappen's gone off as well. Wowzers. And we sneak round the outside. But unfortunately, we've got an illegal overtake on some of these cars. We have to keep the positions back. But we're already up into 13th position. Wowzers. That was pretty intense. Into turn 1 there. Of course, in the wet conditions, we're on the intermediate tyres, so it was going to happen that there was going to be some kind of accident, and we've made it up into 13th position from last on the grid, so we have been pretty decent, it has to be said. Now, because we've started on the intermediate tyres, of course, we don't have to change the different compounds, but I think it may be raining for the rest of this Grand Prix. It looks like it. As you can see in the background, there's a car trying to get past. It's about to be Bottas in the Williams car. He makes contact, I think, with his teammate, and there's bits of wing come off as well. Wowzers with trousers, all going off behind the Hookster. It is all going off behind the Hookster, but we still manage to hold on to this 13th position. Oh my goodness, he gets clouded in the backside though. He gets clouded in the backside. Wowzers. That's unbelievable. That was about to be Bottas. He hasn't even bought me dinner yet, and he's pumping me in the backside. Where's my bloody flowers, Valtteri? Where's my flowers, you know? I know I may be a man, but I still like, you know, a few of the delicacies in life. And a few of the delicacies, I mean, we haven't lost everything in life yet, have we? No. Buy me some flowers and buy me some dinner before you want to pump me in the backside. Oh my goodness, very, very wide. But looks to there and he hits the wall. Wowzers. Well, he actually went full chat into the 130R section, forgetting that it was raining, and he didn't do very well because you have to brake if it's in the wet conditions at the 130R, and he didn't do that. Well, luckily for him, he hasn't occurred any damage to the car. There's a car coming in, there's 2 cars coming in, both the Williams are coming. That's probably as a result of the damage that they incurred on lap 1. But we managed to stay out, of course. We managed to stay out into lap 2. very, very slippery conditions now, especially for our Renault car, because it's not very good in the aero department. No, it's not very good in any department, to be honest, but the aero especially. But we are still hanging on. Of course, Hookster doesn't like the Japanese circuit. It's not one of his favourites, so he is not expecting to do very well indeed. And we're just trying to think of a strategy that can get us into the points. Yes, get us into the points. Wait! Breaking news. I've just heard over the radio the Hookster has just informed us that he is going for a no stop. He's going for a no. Oh, this is unbelievable, Seeds. He's going for a no stop strategy to try his very best to get some points out of this race. Because as you know, points are always welcome, Ryan. Points are always welcome. So, is this going to work out though? Well, of course, it's got to continue to rain for this to work out. Otherwise, he's going to be stuffed. As he's got one of the manners now closing down on him. But yes, he's going to try to get to the end on this one set of intermediate tyres. Now, of course, tyre wear is going to be a big factor towards the last few laps of this Grand Prix if he's going to try and hang it out with just this one set of tyres in a 25% race. But the Hookster never gives up and he never surrenders. So this is what he's going to do as we now go into the 130R section. You can see this beautiful camera angle, as you can see. Now, you have to brake there, Hookster. You have to brake there in the wet conditions. Don't go flat out like you did before. And no, this time he's got the message and he gets through that section quite beautifully. So this is the end of lap 2, just going to lap 3. We've got Manor still behind us and we're still holding on to this position at the moment. Yes, Romain Grosjean is currently now the car ahead of us, and it's Rio Haryanto behind us in that Manor car. Now this of course is going to be vital that we stay on the tyre wear indicator. As you can see, 15% at the moment for the rears. It's looking good, but of course he's got to make it all the way to the end of the Grand Prix. And the advantage of this, of course, is that the other teams are going to come in for their pit stop because they won't go for a no stop. No, the other teams always play it safe and they will come in for a pit stop. So the advantage to us is going to be about 22 seconds that the other cars are going to have to make for their pit stop. Now, of course, in a normal race, this wouldn't be much of an advantage because all the other cars are a lot faster. But of course, in this race, it is raining, which means they haven't got the advantage of DRS, and it does sort of equalise the field a little bit. So the faster cars can't actually pull away like they would do normally under dry conditions. So this is why we are going for a no-stop strategy. Will it work? We will find out in a few moments as we get closer to the end of the Grand Prix. But it is still raining at the moment. Intermediate conditions, as you can see, which is fine and is looking good for our strategy. If we can pull this off, Rio Haryanto in that manner is looking very, very racy. Of course, he's got the Mercedes engine in 2016, the back of that manner, and it was very, very racy in 2016. Unfortunately, it didn't have the chassis to go with it, but in the engine department, it was very, very good indeed. So this is the end of lap 3. We're still holding on to 13th position. Can we make up some places and get into the points by going for this no stop strategy? We will find out as we complete lap 3 now and go into the next lap of the Grand Prix. As we accelerate forward down to lap 5, we've got a green flag. Someone's slowing down ahead of us. It's Jenson Button in the McLaren. I don't know what's up with Jenson, but he's slowed right down. We go past him, so we make our position up into 12th place now. The yellow flags are still going like crazy. I think he may have a problem with his car. Maybe he's got an engine problem. We accelerate forward at the end of lap 5, going to lap 6. And there is a car in the pits. So we've made it up to 11th place, just outside the World Championship points now for Hookster. Wowzers, me trousers. As we accelerate forward now, the end of lap 6, going to lap 7. There's more cars coming in. So this strategy is going to work because at the moment we were on no points. Now we're on 2 points because we're up in the 9th position on lap 7. As we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 7, going to lap 8, and there are more cars coming to the pit, so we've made up more positions now. Yeah. Oh my goodness, 6th position now for the Hookster on lap 8, 6th position. But just look at those tyres, 40% now on the rears as we accelerate forward now to lap 9, still holding on at the moment, but the car goes past us. Oh, look at that audacious overtaking manoeuvre, or should I say dive bomb from Nico Rosberg, but he managed to hold on to these 6th place as we accelerate forward now to lap 12. Just going to the last lap of the race, you can see, look at the tyre wear, 67% on the front left, 67%, just one more lap to go, and we got Hulkenberg right behind us. This is his last opportunity to try and get past, does he? No. So we hang on to this 6th position. Lewis Hamilton is currently ahead of us in 5th place, so he's not going to win this race. Wowzers, I don't know what happened to Lewis, but I'm more concerned with what is going to happen with my tyres. Of course, for the wet conditions on the intermediate, these tyres are really, really soft. It's a really, really soft compound for the conditions, so that of course they can grip the circuit more, and that means of course that they can give out pretty much past the 70% mark, which means they can get a puncher, whereas the dry tyres don't usually get a puncher until past the 75%. Oh, we just got hit up the Jack Jones. We just got hit up the Jack Jones by Nico Hulkenberg. Anyway, as I was saying, so yes, anything past 70 and we could be in trouble, and the front left is now at 70%. Wowzers. Can we hang on? Is this going to be it? Oh, we get hit again. I don't believe it by Hulkenberg. He's desperately trying to get past us and still in position. Oh, there goes Hulky. Contact. And Sebastian Vettel has won the race. Yes, he's won the race. We're still hanging on 71% now on that tyre. Come on, is this going to be a disaster? Or are we going to come out with not egg on our faces, but absolute glory, in fact, absolute glory for going for this no-stop strategy. This is the last section of the circuit. Going down the hill into 130R, 72% now on that front left. Come on, baby, come on, hold together. You can do it. We believe in you. Just be like the Millennium Falcon. Yes, just hold together now. Just a few more corners to go. 72%. Oh, don't you burst a tyre on me. Last few corners to go. And we are going to cross the line in 6th position, are we? Yes, we do. Wowzers. Fantastic. Yes, that was the right move there from Hookster. No stop. And he got into the points. Well done. And there is Flavio Spaghettatorio. When's your Dolmio Day? I think it's on Thursdays. I'm not quite sure. I think it's Thursdays. And there's Sebastian Vettel, the race winner in that Ferrari car. And there's the team mechanics, who were my team mechanics before I got viciously sacked by them. Viciously sacked, yes. Unbelievable. And there's Felipe Nasr, who finished in 10th place. So onto the podium once again. There is Sebastian. And there's... Oh no, that's Kimi Raikkonen in 2nd place. Don't believe it. Kimi Raikkonen's got 2nd place in that Ferrari. Unbelievable scenes. Honey Badgers in 3rd place as they spill the champagne over everyone. Go on, get it in there. Yes. Spray some in Kimi's eye so he can't see for the next race. For God's sake, someone. Useless. Absolutely useless. Anyway, let's have a look at the final points after these 2 rounds of the championship. You can see we're still in 9th place, but now we're 74 points. Sergio Perez is still in the lead. And Kimi Raikkonen's in 7th place now with 116. The absolute cock. The absolute bloody cock. Oh, I'm angry now. Very, very angry indeed. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. You've been awesome as always. And as always, of course, there will, of course, be more later.